Today now we go.
त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेवा त्वमेव सर्वं मम साई देवा. Om Sri Sai Ram. My very humble salutations at your divine lotus feet, Swami. They have been asking, how did I come to Swami? Is it possible for us to come to Swami unless he calls us? He has to call us, and he calls us at the most opportune moments. It's a travel, actually. Right from my childhood, I'll say, it's a travel. Swami's photo was always there in our altar, and that means that was the beginning. Childhood, everything was a simple childhood. I won't say my parents or grandparents were devotees of Swami. I mean, maybe I can call myself that we were the first generation devotees with Swami's permission, of course. We were having Swami's picture, as I told you, like any other picture. We used to worship every god, and it was a smooth sailing. But how does actually God enter us? He becomes part of us. He becomes our realization. He becomes our everything. That is actually which all of us have a travel and all of us have an experience. And okay, he travels with us and we worship him. We even call proudly that we are his devotees. But what does that mean? What have we actually learned? We have had experiences. Life is full of experiences. Every moment is a blessing. Every day is a blessing. Every year, passing year is a blessing. So that way, if we think about it, every moment, as I say, is a moment of learning and experience only. But I have to sort of shortlist them and sort of present where exactly the impact is very powerful. You can say, you are seeing me full of life. Say, life is the first experience. We are living. We were living with Swami and we are living now also. But life is something which he has given only, no? Can you all believe, you see me normally a fairly healthy person, no? But in 1996, I will say, I was written off. Written off in the sense, I have had a very close encounter with death. I was in Calcutta. It was a rainy day. I went to the market, of course, with my husband and family. I just slipped and fell down. And I fell down like this, and there was an injury in the back. It's okay, we thought. We came back, everything was normal. After some time, it started paining, it started pricking, it sort of aggravated. In fact, the pain was so acute that I was 24 hours thinking about pain only. I had a permanent frown in my forehead, always painful. I was even telling Swami, I think I am forgetting you also because I am remembering only the pain. So we went to doctors, they say 40 years, no back pain, it will be there. It's a part of life, you have been working, you are getting old, you are in your menopause, this, that. See, each one was giving this thing. We never could find out what exactly was the reason. And then I had to come back to Bangalore, and it was worsening. There were other complications also. I became anemic, and my weight dropped to 42 kg. My hemoglobin came down to 5. I was skin and bones. Everybody was wondering what has happened to Vatsala. And the diagnosis was not sort of clear. And it was a sheer, at that time Swami was in Whitefield, I used to go and pray to him. What is this, Swami? Why are you doing like this? I know it's part of my karma only, but I was not leaving him. But he gave me the strength to pull on. I had to admit my children back into, my first daughter had to go to college, Smita had to come back to her school. Things were going on. I was doing everything also. But pain. And then one fine morning, I went on, it was a Thursday, I went for darshan and came back. The next day I could not go. At that time, one of my friends, she had come from Calcutta and everybody knew that I was sick. She had gone for darshan. She was telling that she had my Satcharita book which I had given her and he was sitting. She got the first row. Those days and all, first token is very important because you will get the aisle seat and Swami passed through the tail and you can get a closer darshan. She was sitting and Swami, I was not there that day. That morning, I could not go. My health was not permitting me. It seems that she was praying for me. She told me all these things later. She was praying and Swami just looked at her. He materialized Vibodhi. Give, he said, it seems. He said, give. I don't know. Then she immediately came after darshan. She came to see me. She gave me this. In fact, she had come because her father was sick, she was telling. She said, Swami asked me to give. Then I thought first I should give you. It was very kind of her. Her father was sick, but still she thought of giving it to me first, a portion of the Vibhuti. That day was the revelation. I went for the diagnosis and it was, actually what had happened was, one small bone had broken when in my fall and one small bit had entered into the spinal cord. It has become septic and it was having a lot of pus and it was aggravating and this was the reason. And when there is an injury in the spine, what they do is, the doctor, I went to the ortho, these are all his plan, his game, his design. The doctor said, first you should be immobilized. They'll put you on flat on the blade. You can't even turn this side or that side. And they were thinking, hoping, they took the diagnosis and they took an MRI scan. And my health condition was not that good. A spinal surgery is little tricky, they were telling. There are chances you may, because anesthetics is also very heavy, so you may croak. Or there may be a small mistake and you may end up in paralysis also. You may be on a wheelchair for life. Both are worse. I told only one thing to Swami. They actually first extracted the pus, some 3 bottles of pus. This is what the doctor said. And he told me whether I will be taking that surgery or not. Then he said, he was telling my other doctor, Kalyan, this lady, after extracting 3 bottles of pus, her hemoglobin is 5 and she's just weighing 40 plus. She's still smiling. I think go and go for surgery. So this was the decision. So the surgery was done. Now the recovery. Spinal surgery, you know how you can't place a rod, it seems, metal rod. Spine is a chain of bones, you all know. What happened is they had to take a bone only and keep it, the bone from this. So they have taken one extra rib, floating ribs you all know. If you all know the human skeleton, there is the rib cage and there are true ribs, false ribs and one floating rib. One floating rib is cut and grafted for me. There is a huge suture like a railway line. It is still there. So this was, and you know, then after the recovery process, recovery is also equally tough because you can't sit, you can't stand. I was in the lying down position for nearly 6 months. Can't even turn. If you have to turn also, you need help. And how long can anybody look after you? You won't believe, Swami sent people also. Because your husband has to go to work, your children have to go to school and college. Nobody can be sitting with you. My Sai Darshan Samiti, like this center, you won't believe, every day one volunteer, one of my friends will come and sit with me in the hospital. Morning till evening. They used to take turns. Hey, it's Vatsala. You are going today? Tomorrow I'll go. It's like that. See how Swami sends. That's what I'm telling. And you know, recovery was like that. And first thing afterwards, I thought I will resign my job. What is the point? I was not sure. But my doctor and everybody told me, if you have faith in Swami, if you think you have really got healed, you should go back to work and prove to the whole world. See, in this process, not only my faith was strengthened, looking at me, so many others' faith was also strengthened. People were praying for me. And before I joined work, I should first go to Puttaparthi. we came to Puttaparthi in a car. You won't believe, it's all like a magic only. We were coming, and first you have to cross the super speciality hospital, no, when you enter. We were just about to cross, and somebody said, wait, don't go. Swami's car is coming out, and then you have to follow that car only. You can't bypass. Okay, I sat. Swami came out. You won't believe, the car's glasses were down. He was sitting in the back, obviously. He looked at me. And you know, majestically his car went, and we followed him. It was like he came to welcome me. He took me to Puttaparthi. Before I could join back to my work, this is, I don't know if I can call it a miracle, I can call it an experience. See, this shows what immense love he has got for you. Because what I asked him was, Swami, the moment I have come to this world, I know, I am very sure that I will die. But I told him only one thing, but I don't want to die now, I said. I have 2 children, thinking that I am taking care of them. He is the one who is taking care, but still, as a mother, no, I thought it was my duty. I don't want to leave them just like that and go. Smita was about 8 years old and Sujata was about 13, 14 years old. I can't leave 2 girls and just say bye-bye tata and come and merge with you. You are not taking my life now. You can take it at a later time, I said. This is what I told Swami. I never prayed for anything else. And he agreed. And you are seeing me today, no? I am still not gone. I am still alive, healthy. See, this is something which he shows his immense love for anybody. I am just one trina, not even a subatomic particle in the whole creation, in the whole cosmos. Who am I? Zero, sub-zero only. But still, how much care he takes, how much love he gives. So what do we do for that? What have I learnt in this? That Swami is there for everybody. Swami is there for me, for you, and for all. This is maybe the first learning. Then we can think about surrender. Surrender is something which comes to our mind. Swami always says, Ananya chintayanto maya jana parubhasate tesham nityabhiktanam yogakshemam vahamyaham. You have to surrender totally. Sarvadharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja. Aham tva sarva papepyo mokshaischami ma suchaha. He says, don't worry. I will take. For surrender, I will tell you a small incident. We used to go to Whitefield every day for darshan, I tell you, morning 8 o'clock, Swami will come by 9. I have to go. Whitefield is in a place about 25-26 kilometers from my office. It is in Majestic. We had a car. Swami gave us a car, both my husband and myself. We used to go for darshan in the morning. Actually, I should get up at 4 o'clock, cook everything, breakfast, lunch, everything. Then take, our breakfast used to be pieces of bread only, which we will have after darshan when we come in the car. Swami comes by 8 o'clock, by 8:30, 8:45 things will be over, by 9 we will start from there, and then I will be in office. This is the routine. When summer comes, Swami is in Whitefield, and this is our routine. You know what happens? You all know Whitefield. I do not know how many of you have seen. There is a Whitefield railway station. There is, Swami's ashram is Kadipodi, this side of the railway station. We have to come from the other side. We have to cross the railway line. There were no flyovers, there were no underpasses. You have to manually cross. So we used to leave our car this side, because otherwise, if the gate is closed, you can't bring the car. So we used to manually cross, run for a darshan, and then come back. This is our routine. This is what everybody does almost. Cars, we never take it beyond the railway line, because it's difficult to come back. And Swami always leaves on time. He knows most of the sevadals, most of the people devotees who come for darshan, everybody has to go to work. Swami is very considerate. One fine morning, what happened? I was in the darshan, very nice. Swami came in a beautiful yellow pitambaram. Such beautiful he was. We were sitting happily, always, and in the meanwhile, my office duty, I'll tell you, I was a currency chest officer in the bank. The thing is, I used to have my bank keys. Unless I go and open, the bank cannot open. It was not those days where you used to have ATMs, you used to have cashless transactions. No. I'm calling about 90s, where everything was manual and we had to have cash. So unless I come and open, it is a serious offense if I don't come on time and open. I may be charge sheeted, I may be sent home, whatever. This is the position. But Swami was allowing me every day to come and have darshan and go back. That day what happened? It was 8:45, it was 8:50. Swami did not get up. It was a Thursday. It was a bhajan day. Swami is happily sitting and listening to bhajans. I started getting worked up, tensed up. Swami, what is this, Swami? I have to go to work. Unless you go away, unless you get Aarti, take Aarti and go, how can I leave? I cannot leave. Everybody will be praying that Swami, you stay for some more time so I can have more darshan. This is one stupid woman sitting and praying, Swami, take Aarti and go away. Swami, please take Aarti and go away. I have to go for work. I have to go for work. Swami didn't budge. He was happily sitting, more bhajans. And I am getting frantic. My husband has already told me, you have to get up and come, whatever it is. So I started slowly moving. These Sevadals know, what is this? They all know me because we know each other. Vatsala, what is Swami is? Ali kutidare, Swami, in Kannada. Neevu yake hogta idira? Sit. You don't know what is my predicament because you know that 26 kilometers you have so many traffic signals. Nothing is in our hands. I am praying. Swami, and you know, see this monkey mind, no? I said, Swami, not only me, there are so many people. Everybody has to go to office, no? Why are you delaying? I am like a spokesperson for everybody. Swami, you have to understand. Yeah, he didn't bother. He sat back, you know. Murali Krishna Mukunda Krishna is starting. Such a long bhajan. Murali Krishna Mukunda. I was tender hooks. I don't know. I said, please go. Please go away. Take Aarti and go, Swami. Unless you go, I cannot go. Unless you go. Then one stupid moment I realized, what the hell am I doing? Why am I asking like this? Then I calmed myself. Swami, this Janma you have given me. This body you have given me. This education you gave me. This job you gave me. This everything of my existence you have given me. If it is your will that I should sit here means, I will have to sit. If it is your will that I have to lose my job, I can't go in time means, I have totally surrendered to you. You have to take care of me. I don't want anything. I will just happily sit and have your darshan. He got up. You won't believe, middle of the bhajan, 3/4 of the bhajan, second speed was going, he got up. See, he wanted that surrender. That all along I was thinking, my job, my this thing, my family, my income, I have to go. If I don't go, the whole bank will crumble down. See how idiotic and how ignorant I was. And the moment I surrendered to him, he lifts you. He took Aarti. And you know, after that, we were literally running. And we used to take 2 Sevadals also along with us, 2 girls who used to come with us because en route they'll get down for their offices also. So we used to take them. My husband was furious. He had already gone. Because for men's side, no, it's very easy. They can sneak out. For women only, we have a lot of restrictions. We have this whole body, we have to get up, we can't even crawl. They do something. And he was more thinner built also, like better than me. So, you won't believe, every signal was green. I reached in time as if nothing has happened. So, the key is what? Surrender. Okay. And there is always Swami who tells, no, love all, serve all, love all, serve all. See, we keep telling this, we keep writing this, we keep it everywhere, in every speech or this thing, everywhere. We say love all, serve all, love all, serve all. Serve all also we can do. How is it possible to love all? Tell me honestly, can you love all? Difficult. We can try, we can keep trying. But Swami never said, serve all, love all. He said, love all, serve all. Because in another thing also he says, duty without love is deplorable, he says. Because we serve a lot of people by way of duty. We may not actually love them. We may or may not. True, no? See, I used to think, what is this love all? Okay, just passing thought. Normally, I do not know how much you know about Bangalore or India. We travel by autos, we travel by 2-wheelers, we had everything. We have those transgenders, hijras, you know. They have nothing to do, they come and beg only. They have no education, they have no jobs, this thing. It's very sad. And you know what they'll do? During traffic signals, when our vehicle stops, no, they'll come and do like this. Amma, paisa, paisa, paisa. They will all be dressed in as women, like us, but with hoarse voices. hey, come, give money, like that. So the whole thing will be so apprehensive. I used to hate them. I used to despise them. I'll tell you honestly, I was like that. It was like that only. Ayo, every time it stops in a traffic signal. I don't know from where they come, they'll come and target you for money only. We give sometimes I used to do like this, make all faces. Very sad. Then you know what happened? I had a friend, a colleague. She was in another branch. Her name is Annapurani Mohan. She always comes to the office in a scooter, always with her helmet. One day what happened, we were all in office, there was a call. Annapurni Mohan, while coming to the office, met with an accident on KG Road or something, near Malaysia, somewhere. Busy road. She's in the hospital. It was a head injury. She is no more. My God, this was a shock. Everybody knows her. She's such a cheerful lady. Always she used to carry her helmet like this only and talk. I don't know what happened that day. So my boss called me. Vatsala, the hospital authorities have called. Because it's a woman, I think you better go. We have to identify that she belongs to the hospital. She belongs to our bank. And I don't know why he chose me. Because they all know that we go to Swami and all. We do bhajans. They think that we are all very, very devoted, very spiritual people. Some false notion they all have. She is a friend also. I felt very depressed. Why? She had lost her husband also. She had only one son who was studying. The son had also not come. He had gone to college. This is office time, no morning. I went. Never ever in my life I have seen a morgue, especially accident. No, they do the autopsy. The body is kept. They asked me to go and identify. Such a heavy heart I went. It was Annapurani only, who was full of life always, very cheerful person. And little far away, some 4 or 5 hijras were standing. They were all seeing all these men only, no. Then they saw me, no. They came to me rushing. Amma, that lady only fell down on the road. We only brought her here. You know, well, we are always targeted for everything. Whether we do a crime or not do a crime also, they will beat us, they will take us into the police station and all. Amma, we didn't do anything. These are all her belongings. This is her bag. This is her purse. This is her tiffin box. Everything they gave. Amma, we don't know. Unless somebody comes and tells, they will think that we have done something. If you tell only, they will leave us. What? See, I am telling you, those were the people whom everybody despised. Nobody loved them, nobody hated. But how much they have done for. Everybody was going to office. Everybody was seeing Annapurani falling. No, none of us picked her up and admitted her in the hospital. Whether she was alive or dead, nobody knows what time she died only. Only after coming to the hospital, you will come to know. And these were those transgenders whom we think that we are very superior and they are very inferior to us. They have taken the responsibility and they have seen the person. From that they have seen the phone number. They have called up the bank. What are we here? You know what I did? I said, this is hospital, that is morgue. I would have prostrated and touched your feet. I thought it is God who has come. I literally folded my hands and told, I don't know if I would have done it also. I will also be rushing to office. I think, oh, my time, I will get late. You have done this. You don't believe, from that day, my hatred, my despising, all these apprehensions, gone. I am able to see them with love. Now, still I see them. When they touch me also, I am happy. I give them whatever money I have. I am so happy only. I only pray for them. I love them. Now you understand what Swami means by love all. Especially love those people who don't get love. It is like somebody is hungry, you give them food. Somebody wants blood, go and donate blood. Somebody wants some money for some other expense, you give. But these were those people who wanted love. And if we can give that love, don't you think Swami will be very happy? दीन दुखियों से प्रेम करो तो साई प्रसन्न होगा. Sai will be very happy. So this was another lesson. When I had this question in my mind, is it possible to love all? Swami gave such a powerful, profound experience that at least I am able to love somebody who is absolutely not in my circle of loving people. It has totally changed my personality. I tell you honestly, I am not bluffing. I can't bluff in front of Swami. It has changed me. It is possible. You can love. He showed me that. He showed me that way. So surrender, love. And then what? These are all so many other experiences also, no? Even if you don't call him also, he'll come. If you don't call him also, if you forget to call him, many times you even don't call him. We are so confident of our these things, no? When you are falling down, he'll come by himself. I'll tell you, okay, these are all happened when Swami was there physically, this, that. Now, I'll tell you very recently 2 experiences. You all know last year I had come and I had come for my husband's first annual ceremony. It was done here only because what the Prohit told me was, Vatsala madam, it's after all, it is like they have to take my, this thing, Ejamanasya. I have to authorize somebody to do the ceremony because I have only daughters, I don't have sons. Anybody can do, anybody can do. So it's no problem. If your children are there with you, no, it is a blessing for them. This is what the Prohit. So for my children to come all the way to India, 5 tickets, leave, this, that, expenses. But for me, only 1 ticket and I have no office, nothing, I can do whatever I want. So I chose to come and Smita had arranged everything. It was fine. So ultimately they made every food, everything. They said that only that pindam, no, that rice which has to be offered, has to be cooked by me. So I did that and with that till seeds, you know, you have to go and offer it. You know, this monkey mind, no, still. After coming, normally crows come and eat, you know. I was thinking in my heart, after coming to Sydney, I have not seen a single crow. Which crow will come? Jagannathan will come in which crow? I am thinking, then, okay, forgot. I kept it like as per what he asked me to do. Went inside, we had our food, we took prasadam, everything. And they packed everything, all the food that was remaining also, fruits, everything. So she had booked an Uber, the driver came. And he asked me, we had 2 big bags. He said, you want me to open the dicky? We said no, because food, no, something spills and all, it will be a problem. We will keep it. Okay. He just opened the door and we sat both in the back. He was sitting in front, the driver. And then he was telling, actually I was feeling very hungry. I was going home for food. But your call came and because your house is in between, I thought I'll drop you and go home. The word hungry, he said, no, was tickling me. We had so much food. And I thought it will be not good. We should offer. So on top were plantains, fruits. So I gave him 1 plantain. He took it like this behind. He didn't even turn because he is driving. He took like this. Plantain. Put it on the dashboard. He didn't eat. Then I gave another one. He didn't eat. I was thinking what to do. He is telling he is hungry. He is not taking the plantain also. Then I said there are other things also. On top was vada. I said there is vada, but how to explain to him vada? I don't, he was an Australian. He said that, I said it's lentils soaked in water, we grind it, we fry it, all sort of recipe I was giving him. That is there, will you accept? Oh, I think I have tasted. He put his hand. I gave him 1 vada. Immediately he ate. Put his hand again. I gave him another vada. That also he ate. The big vadas. So he said, Appa, I was very hungry, you gave me food, I am very happy. You know one thing, in our custom, you know all these customs, especially if it is a ceremony which you do for your elders, we don't share it with others. Only the family people only will eat. I think many Hindus over here will understand. I don't know why is the custom, what is the custom and all. It is the habit. It is not true. Is it not true? Only the family takes. Even my sambandhis won't take. They don't take. It's like that. These systems are very like that. And this day, that food went to one Joseph, an Australian. In fact, when we used to do house bhajans, ever since Smita was born only, because I could not go out for samitis and all. We started house bhajans. It used to be on Saturdays. The prasadam is always made very nice prasadam. We'll make one sweet, one savory like that. First thing, my husband will go and give it to the drivers or whoever is outside. Like that only, whoever is coming. We will keep separately for those people, then only we will have. And that day, it went to him. I was very happy. This would have made Jagannathan very happy, I felt. And I contacted one of my friends and told him, you know, I was having this doubt whether any crow is coming, but Swami sent somebody who accepted it. She said, Vatsala, are you idiot? She said. Why should Swami send somebody? He only came. Can you believe it? We have to believe it. We have to believe it. Then only I realized, Ama. Because there was another incident, one laddu incident, everybody knows, no? The Professor Sanjay Sahani has shared, one laddu was given, one boy was having that laddu, he doesn't like laddu, motichur laddu. One person comes and asks him, I didn't get prasad, you give me. This happened in Kulwant Hall. He gives it. The moment he gives it, that person is not there, vanished. This driver Joseph did not vanish in thin air, but do you think this is a miracle? This is a lesson. Why do you think all this? For him, no geographical boundary. He is in Puttaparthi, he cannot come to Sydney. Aisa to nahi hai. He can come in any form. Only I always be said, don't come in the form of some, beggar or something, so that we will ignore and go. Please come normally. Like that. So this has happened very recently last year. And then I was traveling back last year. This time I am traveling next week. When I went to the plane, always we pray, Swami, take care of me, I should reach Puttaparthi safely. How much selfish, swartham. And if I go there, who are all here, you should take care of them also. Who are there, you should take care of them. Whom I have forgotten, you please take care of them. There's a big list of demands only with Swami. So I went, that day, the plane was delayed for about 8 hours, 8 hours. We never knew it. She left me in the airport and she returned. Time is over. One incident, okay. What happened was, I was there and first they said 2 hours late. Then it was 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Then they said another 2 hours late. And 12 o'clock they gave us lunch coupons. So that means it's going to be, everybody is getting worse. You know why? The reason was, in Indonesia there was some volcanic eruption, it seems. The smoke was very high, so visibility was very poor. The 2 flights which had left little earlier, one to Vietnam and another to Bali, had returned. So they didn't want to cross. People were getting tense. Why? These Lufta, Qantas people are like this only. They'll never keep up time. All this nonsense, people can talk any amount of nonsense. I only said one thing. Just imagine, from here it's a non-stop flight. It is Qantas to Bangalore. When we travel from Sydney to Bangalore, there is no land. You have to travel over oceans and seas only. So in case something happens also, you can't even do crash landing. You have to only Jala Samadhi. So if we don't take off from Sydney, that is the best possible decision they are taking. Keep quiet. In fact, the front desk, they are going and shouting the 2 ladies in the front desk. What they will do? They are not pilots, they are not commanders. Then she actually thanked me. Okay. So ultimately the plane started. I saw it. Mine one was 51B was my seat. I was sitting, it's the AL seat. The window seat was vacant. So I kept my laptop back. And whoever was going, I was thinking, everybody will see the number, no? It is your seat. It is your seat. Nobody is coming. Everybody is passing. Everybody is passing. I was thinking, who is going there? Because it's a 12 hours flight, some unlikely person comes, you have to sit with somebody for the whole flight. See, all monkey-minded ideas. I was just thinking, and nobody is coming. And at last, one person came and he just looked like this. Then asked him, is it your seat? No. I know I'm traveling alone, I don't know who is going to come, I'm mumbling. He went 2 steps back and he came back and said, do you think you're traveling alone? Baba is traveling with you, he said. He told. He is one devotee. I was shocked. Then immediately I took the laptop back. Swami is sitting me, how can I put my laptop back? I put it and kept it down. You won't believe, the miracle is not over. That seat was vacant throughout the flight. That was the only vacant seat in the entire flight. So who travelled with me? Who travelled? You have to believe. I used to keep watching like this. Like food is coming, no? Swami, I'll eat. After that I became very conscious. I became very good, I should say. Until then I was a little casually sitting and all, like this, watching movies and I became very, very stern and sincere. There is something, he keeps on, he sort of reinforces you, know. He's so good, he's so sweet. He keeps reinforcing your faith. He comes in different ways, Last, only one, that's over. See, when I came here this time, suddenly I had a problem. I had a problem with abdominal pain. I don't know what. I was managing with home remedies, this, that and all. It was not subsiding at all. So she took me to the hospital. They said, first they said, go for a scan. Okay, scan done. Scan, no, they saw that there was a stone, kidney stone. That's why it's painful. I don't know, whoever has experienced it will know. It's 24 hours pain once again. You can't do anything and painful. And the urinary tract passage, is very pricking, irritating. You'll feel very uncomfortable. And then it was not subsiding, but they gave me some tablets. And once again I went. She referred to another doctor, specialist. Not specialist, another doctor. He said that you go for a blood test. And if in case that stone is there, you have to see a neurologist. And neurologist doesn't come there, you have to go to a private hospital. Okay, that also was done. And everything had come. It was some 10 millimeter stone. It can't be washed out by itself. This was the diagnosis which was given. It had to be operated only. Like they do laser treatment. It is just disintegrated and flushes out in the urine. And I did not know. I was getting worried. See, I am in a new place. We don't know what are the costs. Till then, the scans, everything had costed. I am as a visitor only, I don't have any insurance or anything. This itself, $1,000 like that only was the bill. So I was thinking, I was telling Smitha, you book my ticket, I'll go back. I don't want to get any surgery or anything done here. He said, Amma, you are in such a bad state. How can you travel for 12 hours and then go back? I was so confused. I just told Swami, I don't know what you will do. Tomorrow is the urologist appointment. I don't know what you will do, Swami, but I can't bear this pain and I don't want to get any surgery or anything done here. I'll be a source of nuisance to myself. I will be a source of nuisance to everybody else. It's going to be like this. Please, you have to do something. I just put an ultimatum to Swami. And that night when I went to the bathroom, restroom and came back, there was some click sound and just I came back. The next day was the urologist appointment. He is one stiff. They are all very specialists. He showed in the computer, this is like this. You cannot this thing. It is in the tube. It is not even in the kidney. It's in the tube. No, that's why your urine is not able to pass through that. It is pushing it back to the kidney. That's why it's this thing. It has to be operated. And that pre-operative, you should get admitted today. And you will be, it will happen after 1 week. You will be given some vent or something. Something they said they will insert that to you to open up the passage slightly. I said, doctor, I had one small request. I had a feeling yesterday that I am feeling better now. Something happened when I went to the restroom yesterday. Can you take another scan? And he was looking, no, it's not possible. 10 mm stone can never pass through. No way. I said, why don't you please try? He was not at all convinced. And then I don't know what happened. Okay, go for a scan, he said. So we went to the scan. You know what is the scan result? Stone gayab. It's not there. It is not there. See, I will say one thing. Swami, to remove that stone is not a miracle. But to make the doctor ask me to go and take a scan. See, you cannot enter into a hospital and say, I want to have a scan. Will they do it? It is not like going to a theater and buying a ticket to watch a movie. You have to. The doctor should tell you, you undergo that scan. Then only it's possible. You know what the doctor said? It's not there. You don't require any surgery. You don't require any medication. You can happily walk. It's still, the report is with me. 3 days. 1 week I suffered. The first scan was Thursday. The second scan was Tuesday. 4 days. Stone is vanished. See, that means let us not have any doubt. Swami is everywhere, every time, omnipresent, omniscient, and what not. We just need to catch hold of him. I don't even say that. I tell Swami, please you catch hold of me. I am one useless person. I leave. You catch hold of me. You have to take me. It is your duty. I only surrender to you.